Have you ever thought the Mazda CX-5 was on the brink of extinction? Well, we've got some exciting news for you. A fresh rumor is swirling around, suggesting that a next-generation Mazda CX-5 might be hitting the scene in 2025. The current second-generation Mazda CX-5 made its debut back in 2017, which means we might be due for a new iteration any day now. But here's where it gets interesting. Mazda recently introduced the CX-50, a slightly longer and lower SUV compared to the older CX-5. Surprisingly, it didn't quite replace the CX-5. Even more perplexing is that the CX-5 is only about $700 cheaper than the much newer CX-50, which doesn't seem to make much sense. And there's more to the story. Mazda is set to crank up the competition with the launch of an all-new CX-70. This model is essentially a shorter 5-seater version of the new CX-90, which itself starts at around $40,000, just $800 more than the old CX-9. This leads us to believe that the CX-70 will probably come in at around $34,000 to $35,000. Positioning it quite a bit above the CX-5 and CX-50 in the Mazda lineup. So, what's with the rumors of a third-generation CX-5 in 2025? It's a bit puzzling, especially when you consider that it's priced similarly to the CX-50. It appears that Mazda wanted to offer a more off-road-oriented option with the CX-50, but may have held back. Now they essentially have two models in the same segment, which makes us wonder if the CX-50 should have been Mazda's answer to the Bronco Sport. Mazda's pricing strategy is also worth noting. Their newer models like the CX-50 and CX-90 are just a few $100s more than the models they replace. However, Mazda continues to sell the CX-5 and CX-9, so they aren't entirely phasing out their older models. In fact, the CX-5 remains Mazda's most popular model, with over 151,000 units sold last year alone. In stark contrast, the CX-50 had a rough start, with only around 21,000 sold. Interestingly, the lower-priced models of the CX-50 are listed as not available on the Mazda website, meaning the actual starting price is $32,690 for the Preferred Plus version, which is the cheapest one available. But the plot thickens with the next-generation CX-5, as rumors suggest it might come with a hybrid powertrain. Mazda had previously mentioned a hybrid version for the CX-50, which we've yet to see. By 2025 or later, offering just a hybrid version might not be enough, considering the EV trend in the automotive world. There's still no official word on a Mazda EV, except for a peculiar Mazda Future presentation from last year, which demonstrated just how late they might be to the electric vehicle game. That's all for today's update on the Mazda SUV lineup. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and share it with your friends. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and ring that notification bell to stay in the loop with all things automotive. Thanks for watching.